Welcome to another episode of the Power Hour. I'm Steve, and then there was me. I'm alone at the moment, but there will be guests joining as the show goes on. So, we're going to start the show by talking about the weekend that I had. Had some really great experiences. Nobody from this sect was really around for much of what I went through this week. And so we'll talk about that while we're waiting for people to come in. And we're not going to get to it because we're already having people come in. So thought I could sneak in under the wire and talk, but we're going to bring in one of the CKO superstars. You know her as Eurothrash. Uh, it's been a great privilege to get headbutted by this woman. And she was there and now she's gone. And there's Eurothrash, the one and the only. How are you, young lady? She's connecting to audio. And now she's there. Hello, Eurothrash. I can't hear her, but I can see her.
Yes, she's muted.
It's muted. Let me unmute. How do I?
Six.
There she is.
Hello. You hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, very good.
Are you drinking the blood wine again? Because we're really throwing it back to that episode last year.
I am. I'm drinking the tiger's blood. And look at this beautiful mug. You'll notice it says 2024 title champions. And you see Punk Rock Punishers. On the other side is Purple Rain. This is my favorite mug of all time.
It is a pretty cool mug. And also joining us is my lovely and talented co-host who is searching for this cat. If you've seen this cat, tell us, call us, alert us on the social media because we're trying to find Hamish. In fact, I think we might call this episode Save Hamish. Hello, Cactus.
Hello. I just want to let you all know I am not me today. It's been a draining couple of days. I walked miles yesterday searching for him.
So what happened, Cactus? How did we get to this point?
We don't know. The last time he was seen was Sunday night when Hazel went downstairs to brush her teeth before bed. And Hamish and Andrew have a morning routine. Hamish waits downstairs at the door. He's not allowed to sleep up here because he wakes us up at 3 a.m. Every night. So he has to sleep downstairs for the most part. But he meets Andrew at the door every single morning at 5. And he goes with Andrew to let the dogs out, and he goes around with Andrew while Andrew gets ready for work. And he wasn't there yesterday morning, which is very unlike him. So we have been searching in the house, outside of the house. Yesterday, I think it was just like adrenaline. And then today it just started hitting me. And so
I'm so sorry, Cactus. That is awful.
Thank you. I wish I could be more informed today, but it just really sucks. We've had rain here. It's been so hot. Just keep expecting him to come bounding around the corner, looking at us like we're crazy.
They are our children, regardless of what they are. So when they're not around and you don't know where they are, it certainly hurts. So our best to you, and we'll put the word out to try to find Hamish. So if you're in the Crete area and you're watching this show either later tonight or tomorrow, get a flashlight. Go out and look for this cat. This cat's cool.
He's super friendly. He might come right up to you. He'll come up to your dogs. He's a very chatty boy. He likes to talk.
Hamish is out there somewhere and you will find him. Of that, I'm confident. That's probably one of Ricky's predictions tonight. She'll get around because, it's very hard to harness a ghost. So ghosts are on ghost time, so you never really know what's going to happen. Before we get to it, do we have any CKO updates? Are there any new developments in the world of Chicago Knockout Roller Derby as far as the season continuing or a venue being found or something?
Well, so far, just one fun update is Chicago Skate Social, they have been renting out this old TJ Maxx in the South Loop. It's an amazing space. So for the history of roller derby, this past Saturday, they had us out, and they also had Chicago style roller derby out. and we got to do some demo jams to show the peoples what we do. And it was just received very, very well. It was a great audience. Like, skaters, there's so much love in this community. I mean, I know I am a hater by nature, but when I'm in this community, it's very hard to hate because they are so loving. They're very accepting of us. And that was just a very nice opportunity to be out amongst the peoples who are skaters, who, maybe are skaters but don't know about derby. So that was a very cool. That was like our last like public, appearance. I don't know, Cactus. You know more?
I don't. Unfortunately, I haven't heard anything. The only thing I've heard is potentials, nothing concrete. And I don't think we want to say anything until it's concrete, unfortunately. I know, Steve, you always want the early scoop.
Well,
But
I'm getting kind of antsy too because I'm missing it probably as much as you guys are.
We miss you too, Steve. Like, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, like just choking out air because you're not there. So
that's fair.
it's
I
like,
feel
like what something should be here, and it's not. It's very, very disturbing.
That's disturbing and sweet, all wrapped up in one. But I guess that's all the best of Eurothrash right there in one nice package. People are asking me. I was at ARW Friday night, and about 5 people came up and said, "Hey, when's the roller derby back?" And I said, "Well, coming soon at some point, we hope." So like I said, the interest is out there. And once again, fuck off, Homewood. Stupid shit. Nothing's happening in that building. I see nothing. It's vacant. It's dumb. Bad decision. But again, it's our government. So good decisions, though they just don't seem to go together very often. But here we are. So last year, a calendar year, we were here because our first episode, the Blood Wine episode, got screwed up at the end as we were performing for Rion's birthday, and we had to pick it up the following week, and that's when Ricky made all of her predictions. So at that time, I'm like, well, we'll have to get back together a year later to see how they did.
Mm-hmm.
So when she comes on a little bit later, we'll talk to her about that. We'll talk to her Derby wife, which I've never met. Cactus told me.
Oh, Whisker, she is fabulous. Yeah.
Oh no, Whisker, not Whisker.
Oh.
Whisker is real life. Girl.
Oh, okay.
Randy,
I have a hard time distinguishing between real life and derby,
Yeah, same. No, Randy Reckless is Randy Reckless is the derby wife.
Okay, Randy also very stellar human being. Very good. Yes. Jawbreakers captain. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's where a bunch
she's
of
a
us
Texas roller derby girl?
She was, and she's in Denver now. So she's the one that has a bank track in her backyard. Actually, a bunch of us stayed with her on the way to RollerCon.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. So we'll get to meet her on the Power Hour tonight, and we'll explore a little bit of roller derby around the United States. I think that'll be fun, and we'll talk about some things.
Steve?
Yes.
Can you send me a direct link for the Zoom? I guess Randy is not able to plug in the info.
Okay. A direct link?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get on then?
I just plugged it in.
That's really the only thing I have. I don't really have a link. I don't know where that would come from.
Let me see if I can share somewhere.
I mean, anybody should be able to put those down. I mean, Euro got here, you got here.
Well, but also I must admit that I don't like to tell anyone that I work because that's for filthy peasants. But in my day job, I do have access to like a fully unlocked Zoom, so that might be part of the reason.
You're an international spy. That much we know. We're just gonna go with that. Your spy stuff.
That's much more fun.
Yeah, it's saying only you can share the meeting. So if you can go to the bottom and press share.
Yeah, Steve, we know you like to go to the bottom. We've heard this.
Wow, that's damning, but okay. All right, so I did it. Now what do I do?
What is it? What popped up?
Desktop.
That's it?
That's it.
Just desktop?
Yep, it just says entire screen. And then there's a button that says share.
Oh, it probably means share your screen. God damn it. I don't have the mental capacity for this Zoom.
Well, I have the working knowledge of Zoom of an infant. All I know is you put the numbers in, you ask the people to come on, and there you go. Let me see if I
Hmm.
can see if this does it work up here, maybe. All right, so this is gonna, you know what? This will be easier. Hang on.
Okay.
Don't tell anybody that this is happening, but this is happening right now.
I know nothing. It's okay.
What are
Okay.
you doing?
I'm seeing if this is what you're looking for. I'm working and working and working inside working. So let's just give this.
Steve, while you're working, let me just tell you something right now, okay?
Tell me.
Okay, your beard is looking very good.
Oh,
So
thank you.
I just
Yeah,
want to give you, yeah,
looking luscious.
yeah, it is very majestic, and whatever lotions or creams you're using, they're definitely good. Keep up with that regimen.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, copy that link, Steve.
Okay.
Copy that link
I copied it.
and then send it to me on Facebook, and I'm gonna send it to Randy.
Wow, this is
I
complicated.
can't I can't get out of this or it will shut me down.
Okay, hang on.
We will figure this out. We will figure this out.
We will figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm
Wait,
I'm
I might be able to do it. Hang on, I'm gonna
I'm talking
try.
about this.
Cactus, you are a genius. I know you can.
I
Thank you
believe
so
you probably
much.
can.
Yeah.
I'll give you a quick story behind the beard. Uh, the beard is not really anything that was premeditated. I haven't really been sharing this very much because, aside from the public stuff that I do, I keep, most of my personal life pretty close to the vest. But I'll enlighten you here because there's only one reason that I have this beard is because I haven't shaved. I haven't shaved because about 10 days ago, my wife had a massive heart attack. And it was one of those things where, I walked in her room and she was dead. And I did about 10 minutes of CPR before the paramedics got here. And she came back and she was in the hospital for a while. So during this whole very, very tumultuous time for me and my children, I haven't shaved. And then it just started to come in. And I said, fuck it, I don't really feel like shaving. And then people started saying, hey, that beard looks pretty good. And I'm like, well, now it's kind of like a boycott. I'm kind of saying, I'm going to keep doing it until my wife gets better. So that's the
Yeah.
story of this beard. So
I like it. I like it. It's good. And
it's
thank you,
something
Steve.
some
Steve, I'm supposed to be a fucking heel, but I guess it's really hard to be a heel to that statement. I just want to tell you that I love you. And when I headbutt you and I choke you, it's because I love you. And I just, I'm so sorry.
they only put things in your path that you have the strength to overcome. And so far so good. But I decided that I would keep this beard going as she's going through the healing process,
That's great.
kind of
That's great.
unified. She's been battling cancer for a while, and during the chemotherapy, she lost her hair. So when she's done with chemo, I'm going to take this beard, I'm going to shave it off and tape it to her head.
Oh my God.
That's my plan.
Wow.
Pretty good, right?
That's a lot to take in.
That's
Yeah.
love, I think.
Yeah.
That is how you spin a sad story into something so ridiculous that people will laugh at it later.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. So that's the story of my beard. I wish it was something more majestic. But when I was at wrestling over the weekend, people were like, "Wow, your beard is," and I'm like, "It's just on my face because I've been lazy and going 600 miles an hour in 8 different
Yeah.
directions."
Yeah. Well, you look good. And, in Technoslavia, we say, looking good is everything.
That's
So,
like I said,
oh,
if it gets long enough, maybe I'll be able to make appearance at the at Eurovision next year.
oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. You always welcome at Eurovision.
I'm
Beard,
hoping that I
no
can
beard.
get this whole Kenny Rogers thing from like the
Okay.
80s going on.
I'm thinking like maybe some Viking braids. You get them in there. That look
It
very
could
good.
happen. This is getting a little longer because I had this pre-existing, so
Yeah.
some Viking braids will work.
Or you do like the Fu Manchu, you like, I see the coloration there, you just draw a little longer here, maybe some beads on the bottom.
Or I could do the mutton chops and get kind of the Elvis look here.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
it's coming in and there are so many things that I could do with it, but
Mhm.
I probably won't do anything with it. Probably just keep growing it until she feels better and then I'll shave it off because she hates the beard. She does not
Oh,
like the
she
beard.
hates the beard. Oh
She doesn't
no.
like she doesn't
Okay.
like it when I'm clean shaven. She doesn't like it when I have a beard, but she likes the goatee. So
Does
that's why
she
I
likes
usually
does she like the 5 o'clock shadow? Like,
nah, not really.
Miami Vice look?
She likes it clean with the goatee. So
Okay.
that's why I usually, wear that look. But
Okay.
right now it kind of has a mind of its own and it's gotten past the itchy phase. So I forget it's here sometimes, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no, for sure. For sure.
But that's the story of the beard, and that's the story that I'm sticking to. Um, I want to talk about this since working with some of the greatest female athletes at Chicago Knockouts roller derby. Regardless of the pronoun, it has been one of the great joys that I've had in the broadcasting business over my career. I got to do something Saturday night that I'd never been able to do before, and it's the closest thing I've seen in wrestling to roller derby. We had a all women's wrestling show up in Wisconsin called Liberty Bells for Frontline Pro. And I would like to see the knockouts take on the Liberty division. I think that a fight to the death would be fantastic.
I will be all in.
As long as we can
love
keep our
wrestling.
skates on.
Yeah. Skates or no. Oh, hello. Who is that? Is that my little hottie, Randy Reckless? Hello, Captain. How are you, sweetheart? I'm missing you. I'm missing you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Randy Reckless. Ms. Reckless, I'm Steve. It's very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Welcome to the Power Hour. Thanks for stopping by. You
He
have
is the Knockouts announcer. I'm sure you've seen him there.
Yes.
you probably heard me there. Maybe not seen. I'm kind of heard, not seen. I'm just kind of tucked away on the stage. Unless somebody's beating me up, but
Or
that's
unless you are in sexy, sexy drag.
that was one time. One time.
Yes, but that time lives forever in the spank
I
banks
looked like
of
Mrs.
everyone in
Roper
the
from Three's
audience.
Company, for God's sake.
You're
Not
way
very good.
on yourself. You're pretty hot. You could do it.
Cactus did a great job on my eyeshadow. That was about my favorite part of it. The moo that I was wearing, not very flattering even in the 70s.
We
But I
dressed it
digress.
up. I got you accessories. It was fine.
It was fine. It was very comfortable. A little drafty at times, but very comfortable
That's the
nonetheless.
joys of moo-moos, the draft.
Telling you what, boy, that was when you get all hot on top and all of a sudden the cool. Anyway, that's more than you needed to know, but we'll move right on from that. Randy Reckless, thank you for joining us. Your Derby wife is not here yet because it's hard to get ghosts here. I don't have ghost traps like maybe the Ghostbusters do, but I'm sure she'll be flitting in. Last year, just to kind of bring you up to speed on why we're here. Last year on this show, on this week, we were celebrating our friend Rion's birthday. Rion not here right now, might be here later, might not. He's like a thief in the night. We never know when he's coming or going. Kind of like like Kane from Kung Fu. He kind of walks the earth and just kind of shows up at the right time to pull you out of danger. But that's another story. So last year on this show, Ricky made some very interesting predictions, looked into the future, and I want to call her on it and see if she was right. So we're looking forward to that, and we're looking forward to hearing your story as well as her story. Because if you're Derby wives, that's pretty amazing. And speaking of your Derby wife, poof, there she is, straight out of the ether. It is Ricky Ricochet.
Woo! How are y'all doing?
Better now that you're here.
Sorry I'm late. I
And,
missed.
funny thing, you said that exact same thing on the last show last year.
History
If you
repeats
look,
itself.
if you look at the graphic we shared today, the little piece of the show, I said, "Hey, it's Ricky Ricochet." He's like, "Sorry, I'm late." So we're right back in the saddle from 1 year ago. It's like time has stood still.
Yeah. I guess not much has changed.
No, not much, but that's good. It's great to see you again. It's been a minute since I have seen you skate amazingly or do amazing photography. How have you been?
Good. Just living in the spirit world, bouncing around. I've been displaced. I don't know if you know this, Steve. You may remember, but I wasn't able to leave the Homewood Auditorium because my remains were below it. And now I've been floating around in the ether. It's been challenging. I will need Bruja to dig up my remains and take them to our next venue when that happens so that I can be there in corporeal form.
I think that is a very, very reasonable expectation. I mean, maybe we have a digging party. I mean, that sounds like it could be fun. I mean, I survived the Goat Queen, the Ricky Ricochet digging party. That's the next fair. We could just block off the street and start digging.
Yeah. If you haven't been in the crawl space in the Homewood Auditorium, you haven't lived.
I have not been in the crawl space because there are just certain places in that. See, I've been downstairs, a time or two while things are happening down there, and I'm frightened of all the things that I'm seeing. So I scurry out of there as soon as I accomplish my mission. Like
That's
last time I went down to sign some poster, and the minute I got there and I saw what was going on down there, I signed the poster and left immediately.
Yeah, Steve, that sounds like most men.
That's I've kind of aged out of being susceptible to these things, but still they happen every now and again. But we've got your derby wife here. That is a term that I have heard often. Cactus seemingly has a great many derby wives. And Randy Reckless, the first time on the Power Hour. Thank you for being here. I have been told she is your derby wife. Let's explore what that means and why she is important to you, because I want to hear that story.
Oh, Randy, if I can get emotional for a minute,
Please.
I'm gonna jump right in with that. Randy's my derby wife, and I think that we knew pretty immediately that we'd always be interlocked. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes we'll go for like weeks or months without talking much or seeing each other, and somehow she's always there at very pivotal moments, and she's just like my ride or die. And she's that kind of girl. She's that kind of friend. And we've been married, what, 14, 13, 14 years?
Well, married is interesting. We've not actually done a derby wedding yet.
I
I am an ordained
In, like,
minister. We can make this happen.
We've been derby engaged for quite a while.
okay. Okay.
You guys did not get married at roller con?
We keep getting thwarted.
Soon. There were
maybe next year.
there were three.
For the audience, can you explain what that is at RollerCon? What happens?
Take it away, Randy.
Oh, well, it's an old tradition at RollerCon that you take your and it's sort of like your platonic derby wife is a platonic term. It's not like we're actually,
Right.
because yeah. But
actually strong feelings about that, not to interrupt you. I
Do
think derby wives for their success have to be platonic. You can't break that rule.
yeah,
And
I would
that,
agree with that.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, I don't think I know any derby wives that were also like girlfriends,
Yeah.
like in a romantic sense. I don't think that's how it works. But it's an old tradition. RollerCon, I think, turned 20 this year.
Yeah.
And I think they've been doing them pretty much from the start, or at least from the first or second one, at least.
I was at the first one. I can tell you they were doing them there.
Yes. But yeah, it's just a really old tradition. They do like a wedding procession, and then they have a little ceremony, and it's just to sort of publicly declare your derby wifedom to each other and your commitment to each other. So yeah, it's really sweet. It's really cool. But no, we've tried a few times to try to make that ceremony, and something always comes up.
That's I feel like now that the bits begun of us having RollerCon weddings, that it's gonna be, when it happens, it's gonna be
Magical.
over the top.
Yeah, that's sort of our tradition, is to eschew the RollerCon tradition.
Only if
So-
you can give me away.
This is interesting to me. Now, when you get married in Derby and you become a Derby wife, Is there like a reception? Do you go on like a Derby wife honeymoon? Are there Derby in-laws that do crazy things that mess up like the rehearsal dinner? What's going on?
I think the expectation is that you just get hammered drunk after.
Yeah.
I figured
Unless
that.
you're sober, then do something else. But pretty much just go party.
Maybe that could be your prediction 2025. You finally make an honest person out of Ms. Reckless here.
It's time. It's time. Time.
We're long overdue.
Yeah, I broke my ring finger like 2 weeks ago.
Is that one of the
something.
ways
There's
you were
always
thwarted?
something. That
All right,
Ricky
so you
Ricochet
said you've been
is
thwarted a
something.
couple of times. How have you been thwarted? What happened the last time you tried to do this that it didn't work?
There were 3 other actual weddings.
Beautiful, beautiful legal.
Yeah.
So we just we couldn't put one more in there. 3's the limit. You get 3 and that's it.
It was plenty.
I got it.
We didn't want to distract from like legitimate, normal.
We didn't want to pull focus,
So
And
when you guys,
Steve, you try to put more than 3 things in one space is not good.
Yeah.
No.
I have to believe you're right. I take your word for it 100%.
Yeah.
So what can we do to help make this happen? How can we put a non-thwartable bubble over you to see this through to the finish line?
I guess I have a question. Must it happen at RollerCon, or do we have to live traditionally?
No, we don't have to do it at RollerCon. I've been to Derby weddings outside of RollerCon, so it could truly happen whenever we want.
I am thinking Randy needs to come to Chicago again, and then we make it happen here.
Or Ricky and maybe some Chicago gang can come here to my bank track and we could do it on the bank track and christen that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's even better.
I like the sound of this.
Or the only exception I'll make is if Chicago gets their track up, then I'm happy to do it there. So whichever happens first, I guess.
So now, instead of being thwarted by supernatural events, now you're being thwarted by the absence of a bank track in Chicago. I got it. Okay. So it's got to be
Either
Denver.
way, I could go for either one.
It's motivation. It's more not that we need any more motivation. We're motivated.
I want to see this happen. I want to be at this thing. I want to throw rice, or do you throw like skate keys or something? I don't know what that would entail. You got to throw something.
Throw mouth guards.
Mouth guards. Yeah, that's probably be a little bit safer.
Yeah.
I'm being completely distracted by what's going on behind you. I can't see very well because I'm old and I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, so my vision is terrible, self-inflicted. It looks like you're working at the front counter at a Blockbuster. Do you have like a wall of VHS tapes behind you?
This is a wall of VHS tapes.
My God, it's the last Blockbuster on planet Earth.
There's also more over there.
Holy Jesus. Our actual Blockbuster in my town did not have that kind of selection.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of control.
Those are legit VHS tapes.
Yes.
Do you collect them?
Yes.
You know what? I am going to give the bride and bride a gift at your wedding because I am old and I was a collector of VHS tapes, and I have, I believe, 7 tubs of VHS tapes that are doing nothing and are crying to be exercised. And it looks like maybe I could send them to you to be like a proper home.
I mean, say less. I'll take them off your hands.
And I'm just gonna give them. My wife would be thrilled to get rid of these in every way. I worked many years to acquire these things, so I've been reticent, but now that I see Blockbuster there, I feel like this is destiny. Randy, it was destiny for us to see that tonight because I'm going to send you all of them.
Sounds great. I'm for it.
I'm going to
Bring
take
it on.
pictures of them and you're going to say, listen, I don't want any of that. I don't want to show up with buckets of crap that you hate because that would be counterproductive.
Well, on the positive note on that, I do work at a video store here in Denver. So even if I don't keep them, they'll go there.
They'll go to it. So there is still a legitimate video store. Like, do you sell? Is it like an old school kind of thing?
It's not a video rental store. They sell movies, but yeah, people still buy physical media.
That's the coolest thing I've heard today. This is amazing. This is my favorite part. This might be my favorite episode of the Power Hour just because there's a land of VHS out there somewhere. I feel less alone in the world.
Yeah, no, we're out here. Us weirdos are out here.
Wow. And now it's my life's mission to make this Derby wedding happen. Now I'm physically vested in it and I feel like I need to see it happen.
You're coming
I
to
feel
dinner.
like I want to roll out the runner that you guys and maybe seat your guests. Maybe I could be like an usher.
Well, we need somebody to officiate it. Is anyone in the knockouts qualified?
Oh, several.
I am an ordained minister in my spare time. So if
Oh.
you need a certificate that says you are, Derby wife and Derby wife, I can help you.
You know, what's funny is when I was at TXRD, one year at our end of season party, I encouraged us to have a Derby wedding and they'd never done that before. And the person who officiated it is also an officiant. So when everybody was done, we were like, are we all actually married? Like, is that what happened?
Oh, I could put on a marital spectacle where people will think that you are legitimately legally married by law.
Incredible.
I have all of the notes on how to say the right things at the right time.
Perfect. We found our officiant. It's all coming together.
You take a quiz and they send you the stuff.
Excellent. It's happening. It's happening. Finally, it's happening.
We are building toward this moment. Ricky, I see happy birthday behind you. And I feel like maybe Rian has misled us this evening because I'm assuming the happy birthday is for Rian, who is not here right now.
No, where's our birthday boy?
I am going to message him right now because this is scandalous that we are doing this. And we clearly said that it's his birthday too. And maybe he's doing things. I'll just say, are you coming?
We decorated the graveyard real nice.
Ricky decorated for you.
And Lethal made special sign for him.
What?
Oh.
Mm. Yes. In fact, I'm gonna go remind her to go get it. Hold on. Excuse me.
Lethal made a sign. And their
Lethal
VHS tapes.
sign for Rian. Because
I wonder if we'll get him with the VHS tapes because he's old like me.
Steven.
Yes.
How old you are?
How old am I? Ooh, boy, I don't really like to talk about that because the closer I get to opting out of this existence, I don't need to remind myself. How old do you think I am? If you guess older, I'm gonna feel really bad about myself. This might be the last power hour if you guess.
40s.
How much?
Early 40s.
Early 40s. Is that a shared opinion by the class?
I know how old you are. You're the same age as my brother.
Yes, but don't tell.
Cactus, how old is your brother?
He's 17 years older than me.
Oh, math.
37?
Yes, I'm 10. Wait, no, 20. Yes, I'm 20. See,
all right, I'm not going to make anybody do the math. I am 55.
Nice.
So there you go. It's less appealing to be that old. I get it, but here we are anyway.
You're the only one that's worried about age, Steve.
Steven,
Doing
I
a
am
blog
not
on
that
a
far
Tuesday
behind
night.
you, my friend. I am not that far behind you.
Age is a mindset.
I'm reminded of that on the daily. Every time I stand up and have to use my knees, I'm reminded of it. But those are self-inflicted wounds. The wrestling has caught up with me hard. Ricky, let's talk about last year. 1 year ago, all hell broke loose. We had technological disasters. I mean, maybe we'll have technological disasters tonight because the weather has been garbage out here in our area. You made some predictions last year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your predictions?
I do. I never forget my predictions.
Let's go through them and let's see how you did. What was prediction 1?
Well, I don't remember the order, but
make it your order.
That Rian would see great things in his wrestling career this year. Check. I know that's happened.
Yes,
I
it
don't,
happened multiple times.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
mean
What were you gonna say, Euro?
Oh, I was just going to say yes, agreed.
Oh, okay, good.
Ain't it?
yeah.
He had some very high profile matches.
And
He's
he has a big
continuing.
one coming up this weekend.
Yes, he does. We are going to be out in Porter County Expo Center, and he and Max are going to fight Liberty Prime for honor and good nature of all things for charity. So that'll be pretty fun. So okay, so you hammered it with that, but you know, like I said, Rion's a pretty remarkable guy. So I feel like that was kind of a layup for you.
Yeah, that was anyone could see it coming. Like
So what
uh,
else did we think? What else did we say?
somebody was gonna come back in his life. Somebody, right? Somebody was gonna come back in his life.
Oh, you
He
know
did.
what? I think even though he's not here, I think I could maybe answer this.
Did
Uh,
some
we had back in his PCW days, there was a wrestler named December that was very popular, and she was gone from the scene for quite a few years. And then we were at the IPW holiday party, and she was out there, and she has been popping up in various places. And I know Rion has seen her a bit out in the wild. So I'm gonna say that maybe you were right there too. We'll confirm that with Rion, but I remember December being gone for a hot minute. We all wondered where she was, and then like as if ghost interference by Ricochet kind of just manifested her back in.
And actually, I believe the first time he saw her was not the holiday party. She came to a knockout bout.
That's
Which one? Which one, Cactus?
It was like maybe October, or it was either October or November, but she showed up at a knockout bout.
That's
Okay.
right. I remember that. That's right.
good to
But
know.
the knockouts brought back Ricky called it, and the knockout universe brought her back. That's amazing. That's a
Ricky, can you predict where my cat is?
I think I've got a good feeling, Cactus. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Have you heard anything yet?
No, but if you believe good things are coming, then I'm going to take that and run with it.
I have faith.
while we were waiting for you, we thought that if you predicted favorably that good things would happen, and without even a cue, you did. So here we are. I feel like Hamish is going to be back within the day.
That's Scrappy.
He is scrappy, that's for sure.
Scrappy.
He's very cute.
He's gonna find his way home.
So you're 2 for 2 in your predictions. That's pretty impressive. What did you do next? What was the next one?
Okay, this one, I don't know if we need Rion to be here for this confirmation, but I said that he'd experienced love this year, and I don't know, it was a big one. I don't know, and I said it may not be forever, it may not be a formal union. It might just be an experience that he has, a feeling, but that he would find love. And maybe that's not romantic, maybe that's platonic, maybe that's falling in love with his career again, maybe that's falling in love with like your friendships. But I said that he experience a big love, and it doesn't have to be long to be important. And I don't know if you guys could speak for Rion
I'm
in
trying to
that
think.
way, but
Rion keeps that kind of stuff pretty close to the vest. He is a very public human being in many ways, but equally private. He's a yin and yang for sure. I have just received a message from him, so he might be popping in here in just a little while. So we'll keep that bullet in the chamber for when he gets here, and we will make him talk about any love that he may have found. Um, so we're 2 for 2 for sure. Maybe that one is good. You're kind of rolling here, Ricky. You're showing us that you really are roller derby's Nostradamus.
thank you so much, Steve. I actually have a perfect track record of birthday predictions. I'm not trying to brag, but they've all been correct thus far. So fingers crossed on Rion finding love, but
Well, it's all come down to Rion and love, and he'll find a way to make it work because that's what he does. Were those did we just do the 4 predictions, or were there more?
just three.
Just 3. So we did the 3 predictions, and you're 2 out of 3 at the very least, maybe the hat trick as well. So he's coming here and it'll be his birthday tomorrow. So we'll wait till he gets here to unlock your predictions for 2025. And I've been saying pretty consistently now since the beginning of the year, this is probably the last, in December, we're probably retiring this show. It's had a good run and we've had a lot of fun. But I have to believe that in August of 2026, we will have to get back together and have a special reunion episode, because if you hit all three, and then we will just need to know. So maybe we do the power hour from Denver sitting on the bank track. So maybe we'll do something weird and extravagant if it gets to that point, because now I'm vested that I'm obsessed with this Derby Wife thing, and I need to see this through. I need to see you guys hands locked in this. It needs to be past this. We need to get you hitched and move on so you guys can live a happy and fruitful life with all the Derby Wife joy that you can muster. So that's that. Now I'm mission oriented. So we're going to get this done.
Some people are just so hedonistic and hard to wrangle, but I'm gonna get her one day. I'm gonna put a ring on her one day.
So Ricky, have you been like a tease all these years for 15 years? You're kind of leading her on. Is that what's happening here?
Randy, what was 2014 by the pool?
I mean, I suppose that could count.
Was that the reception? What was that?
I felt like that was the engagement party.
That was the engagement party? Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
when we decided. And then I think we said next year we'll actually get married, and then ...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now I don't want to get married without Steve there.
Yeah, that's why we should probably, when you guys get your track set up, we do it there on the track.
Okay. This is good.
This is gonna be the greatest. We're gonna bring karaoke machines out. We're gonna have bubbles and fire. We're gonna, obviously,
all of that. I want like a boss to spin fire.
That's what I was thinking. We have boss spin the fire, a little TXRD reunion montage, shall we say? I want to talk about that, because as I've been looking into, I hate to admit this, but I try to at least know a little bit about the people that are coming on the show. And I know enough about Ricky to do this. She's been good people to me for a few years now. Randy has been a bit of an enigma, and when I heard that you were going to be on, I had to kind of, I don't want to say stalk you because that's creepy, but I had to kind of explore the world looking for things that you have done, so I knew a little bit about you. And now that I've seen the VHS tapes, this was preordained by some spatial situation. It's not coincidence. So talk to us a little bit about where you come from and what you do in the roller derby.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of Like a Boss, it might blow some minds for people to learn that Like a Boss and I skated together for Las Putas del Fuego for Texas Roller Derby for a number of years.
I am aware of that, yes.
We were also roommates.
That I did not know.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. I've seen her spin fire more times than I can count. She's very, very good at it in various stages of undress as well. That's just how she does,
Rion told a story about the Feast of the Goat Queen and a situation that occurred with him in which clothing was apparently optional. So that was pretty fun.
Clothing
and there's Rion in his car.
Incredible.
So the birthday boy is here, at least in picture visage. I don't think he can see you, but he's at least there. There he is. Well,
hello. Happy birthday to the Rions.
Happy early birthday.
He's in his car. He's driving. I think he's driving.
It's
that. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'll look at everything in a moment.
I think he might be here. I think he's pulling up now, and he was just doing this to kind of psych me out, because that's what he does. He likes to keep me on my toes in this show. Yeah, at the Goat Queen, he was I don't remember what he was doing, but he walked into a Chicago knockout situation where there were what was the word that he used? Cactus, were you here for that story?
I was, but I don't recall it.
He quite a few of the CKO members uh for some form were either dressing or they were standing in an area where they were not wearing tops. And he kind
No,
of
they were wearing tops.
What now?
They were wearing tops.
Well, what was he said that
I
there
just wish you would pick. I really just wish you would just pick a lane and stay in it, Steve.
well, we're just
You were
talking and
all
waiting
over the
for your
place.
arrival.
I know. You just say, you know what? Okay, that was a fire truck. It's all fun. I can't even speak. I can't even use sentences. All right, this is great.
Anywho,
This is
he's all flustered now, but he told a great story, and I'm still laughing about it today. So that maybe he'll recount the tale. Maybe I've got it wrong. You know, it's artistic embellishment. We can do that. It's fair. This is a creative space.
Yeah.
So you've seen her spin fire in various clothes states. Uh, Talk to me a little bit about what Texas roller derby is about, because I've seen a lot of videos of it, and it looks, I think the knockouts can be pretty violent at times, but Jesus Christ,
Yes.
it's like you guys have a bloodlust.
Some people, yeah. For those that may not be familiar, if you've seen or heard of the movie Whip It, that is that league. It's a real league. They kickstarted the roller derby 2000s revival in 2001. And they're still going. They're still bank track. They play their version of bank track roller derby, which is pretty close to the Chicago Knockouts rule set. So I would say they're the most. I would say TXRD in Austin and the El Paso League, that is a bank track league, Borderlands. Those are the two leagues I think that play the rule set that's closest to Chicago Knockouts rule set. So if you're ever in Texas, those would be the two leagues to check out. But yeah, it's elbows, it's fighting, it's stunts, it's penalties with a penalty wheel, pillow
Penalty
fighting.
kill?
Yeah, there's a penalty wheel. So rather than just, if you get a minor penalty, which they still have, rather than go to the penalty box, you spin the penalty wheel and then you do whatever the penalty wheel says.
Oh, the wrestling world would love that, because
Oh,
it harkens back to Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal from WCW, from Halloween Havoc.
yeah.
I'm very
I would say they have a pretty close relationship with the amateur wrestling league that's in Austin. I think it's Party World Wrestling.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cross pollination there as far as they come to TXRD's events and vice versa, and they volunteer at each other's events. Like TXRD often does security for them for their wrestling matches. So yeah, it's good.
It's funny how it's wrestling and roller derby have a connection down there, and they have it up here as well.
Yes.
It's a beautiful symmetry in many ways. And I have watched the Chicago Knockouts do some pretty impressive wrestling moves. Insiguris with skates is the most violent, dangerous thing I've ever seen attempted, because your skates are lethal weapons, and you're kicking somebody in the side of the head with those skates. Not me, Jack. Nope. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Euro. I am looking right. I am burning a hole right through your head.
Yeah, I took the Chicago Knockouts fuck around and find out class at RollerCon and learn some things, fine tune some things.
So you're ready. So you're in Denver and you have your own bank track at your house. Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah,
So do
it's
you
in
have
my
your
backyard.
own league?
Yeah, I started a league about a year ago.
What is it called?
It's called
Reckless Abandon? The Wild Things.
The Wild Things. Yep.
And where can they get that merch? Where can we all buy that t-shirt?
There's no merch right now. I my goal is to have some games first.
That's fair.
I'm still training skaters. We're not quite ready for.
But Randy, tell him about the Jawbreakers too.
Oh yeah, so I've been working on my home league here, but then a couple of years ago I started a travel bank track league, or not a league, it's a team. But Ricochet is on the team like a boss. Euro has skated with us. I would love for basically all the knockouts to join, but but yeah, so far we've played at Roller Rage in in Phoenix. They have a tournament every January, and then we've played at RollerCon. So yeah, I'm hoping in 2026 we might organize a few more travel dates, and of course someday the goal would be to come to Chicago and come play the knockout. So
Play the
which
knockout, get married.
and get married.
That's the underlying theme of this show. Going to the chapel. I think I'm going to call this episode "Going to the Chapel." I think that's the only logical thing. That's really cool. Now, did I see a Jawbreakers poster in Knockout lore out here at some point? I could have sworn I saw something like that. Has the Jawbreaker thing ever been out here?
We haven't done Jawbreakers in Chicago yet, but that's one of the goals.
The
Soon.
Jawbreakers poster that Euro created is in the Homewood closet. So you might have seen it there.
Maybe
Yes,
that's
the slogan was the biggest balls on the track. Pretty good. Pretty good, if I do say so.
It was pretty. I knew I saw it. So I'm like, did I miss this? Were they here? Did I miss it?
I wish they were here, but
someday soon.
One day.
We also had the last Roller Rage. We had a giant inflatable Jawbreaker that we rolled down the track, which I think that was Vixen's doing.
Yeah,
of course.
Or bikini throw, one of those two.
Yes, bikini. That was definitely bikini.
Yeah, Vixen wouldn't do anything.
Vixen is way too good.
She's no fun at all. She's too goody two shoes.
Yeah, she homes.
I get them mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, for some reason there's like a vague similarity, but
so now we know a lot about Randy, which is fantastic. So we will check out her stuff. Ricky, what have you been doing all of this hiatus?
Oh, outside of the afterlife?
Outside, what I mean, are you trying to find places to skate? Are you taking pictures, places? Where's the spirit inhabiting here? Where are you at? What are you doing?
Oh, I've got a bad roller derby problem. I don't say no to roller derby, and I don't think I could. I've been skating with a couple of other local leagues. Too.
Ileana, maybe?
Not Ileana. I've never skated with them, but I skate with Chicago style roller derby.
Okay,
and
I've heard of them.
The Chicago Bruise Brothers. It's a MRDA team here. It stands for Men's Roller Derby Association, but they're actually all gender. So
Well, that's kind of, because there's some guys doing roller derby for the knockouts that are very good at it. So, it was it in the beginning mostly just a female driven thing, or have the men been doing it right along? I know
knockouts have always been determined to be all gender. So
right.
Yeah, we've always been open to that. It's just only recently that men have joined.
The only time I ever saw men at roller derby was an episode of the $6 Million Man back in the 70s. I've never actually seen that live. I've only seen it on TV.
Steve, did that make you feel tingly in your swimsuit area?
Big fan of the $6 Million Man as a child. So yeah, I was tingling, but not for that reason, I don't think.
Little bit, Steve. It's okay.
It's okay to confess. You know what? At 55, it's all gravy at this point. I'm just glad. I'm in the just glad to be here phase, to be honest with you. Okay. Anything that happens is just, it's like, it's fine. It's fine. If you want me to tingle, I'll tingle. It works.
Now that is what I call a tagline.
Do not headbutt me again.
For free, no.
I'll tell you what. She headbutted me so hard at Rabid Brewing, and I tried to play it off cool, but I was like, as I'm walking out going, the next day my head hurt.
Dude, because I'm Scottish. That's why I have.
Yeah, it's because you're Scottish and you took off from behind the table and went over it and almost split my skull in half.
I know. Do you know what is named for headbutt? Glasgow kiss. There's reason for that. It's because the Scottish people, we have like extra thick brow.
That's why I didn't come to Eurovision. I was afraid. I didn't want to get whacked in the head again.
No, you would not get.
I might be singing Waterloo at some point and get smacked in the head for my efforts.
You would have been so drunk at Eurovision, you'd not feel it. So
That dragon blood's bad news, man.
It
Ladies and gentlemen,
is.
it's the birthday boy, Rion Skills.
Happy birthday to the Rians. We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
My birthday is tomorrow.
Well, we're not going to be together tomorrow, so we're going to do it now. So we talked while we were waiting about Ricky's predictions from last year.
They'll probably turn this down. Just hearing a bunch of echoes.
So
It's like I'm in the afterlife for real.
Ricky said, well, Ricky, you tell him what you said. I'm not going to read it. You tell him in your voice. Your 3 predictions last year for Rion.
Do you remember the predictions, Rion?
More popularity, more success as far as the wrestling, where I think, and something about me finding a new love, whether it was short term or long term.
Mm-hmm. And Steve knew that would be an easy lap for you to achieve your wrestling goals and keep wrestling, doing great, very talented. We knew that would be slam dunk. And
there was a moment at one of the last Rocket Pro shows where he entered the ring to his theme song, which is arguably one of the most likable theme songs any wrestler has right now. And in the middle of it, it turned into Roman Reigns' theme song, and 500 people in attendance stood up and acknowledged him.
Context. I just want to get this out the way. This Roman Reigns thing that he speaks of started off as a joke, started by this dude. It just so happens that it just grew into something else. And the person that was in charge had the announcer say, hey, when Rion Skills get out here, we're going to do this thing. So, yeah, see, he's laughing as he says
it. Was so great.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, things are looking up. It's successful when you're being treated as a joke. So you kind of have
not
to
a
look
joke.
at it.
It was not a joke. It's came from a place of love.
Malice. It's just a matter
deep love.
Which
there's no malice here.
Okay, well,
I don't know any.
That's one.
So she also said that someone would come back into your life. And I was thinking about it, and December had been gone for quite a while, and then kind of popped back in last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying that that's a successful prediction because she was, doing her thing, and then all of a sudden she popped up at roller derby, was at the IPW party, was kind of out and about. I know you've been kind of hanging.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Well, I guess so, but I would always message her just to make sure she's okay. And she would message me back. Just say, hey. The roller derby thing was happenstance because we have mutual friends. So I guess, yes, that counts. But I've always talked with her.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happens that I hadn't seen her, like physically been in front of her in years. So yeah, she's good. She was I was able to talk with her. She needed to talk with me. And now she's in a much better place than she was before. So yeah, it worked out. So that's two.
That's 2. And Rion, did you find love of some sort?
Yes, Death Stranding 2. I'm 147 hours into that game. I cannot wait. Look, hey, let me talk to the people. Hey, look, I'm 100. I might have played 2 hours while we were talking just now. It's so good. It is so good.
Really? So it is worth all the hype?
For me, yes, but
okay.
there's a weird reason behind it, and I'm going to be very serious because it's a game about nothing if you look at it from the outside looking in.
It's not about nothing. It's about the concept of death and perpetuation of society after
what is the game?
Death Stranding 2.
Okay.
This game.
The first one was not liked by a lot of people. It's very polarizing. But it was very much a game that ultimately predicted the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Really predicted that the pandemic was going to happen.
I think you just chased Randy Reckless away.
Oh, possibly. That's fine. I'm sorry, Randy.
She's back. She's back.
So I I love the fact that, as weird as it sounds, that it allows you to play the game for other people. Um, Death Stranding 1 is very special to me because that was one of the times where, and I don't really speak about this often, but you know, everybody says they like get depressed and then like go on the internet and then say, well, I didn't say any of that. I was just in a place, just a real funk. And then that game came about, and I was like, oh, I'll just focus on this. And then it reminded me to care about people because there was a lot of people that I didn't know that I was able to help much later on, not right away, but it actually helped me as far as getting back into being myself. Like that game actually helped me be a better version of myself because I had lost it. Like you guys don't know that. He doesn't even know. This is probably the first time I've like ever talked about it publicly
100%.
because everyone else has their issues, and then I just look at it and then choose to engage whenever. But I never speak about my own ever because no one cares. And not that they don't
That
care.
is not true.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not that they don't care, but I'm not going to put something on someone that they can't help me with. Like if I'm going to tell you something, I would rather you give me like insight, but I'm not going to say something like you can't fix. Like if I know someone's going to die, you can't fix that. I just got to deal with it. Like you
Yes,
can.
but Rian, for real though, seriously, like
Mhm.
sharing the burden helps. Like even
Agreed.
if like you are talking to me, okay, if we are friends and we love and respect each other and you are telling me about someone who's going to die, no, I cannot stop that person from dying. But
Right.
when you tell me I share your burden and I commiserate with you, and I just listen. When you have love and trust and a person listens to you, that makes you feel not alone, you know?
That's what that game taught me.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
like
listen,
that's what
there
I'm
is
saying. Like
art.
that's what it showed me that as weird as it sounds, because it was at
It's
a
not
time.
weird. It's not
Oh, yeah.
weird at all. It's
Okay.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bet you didn't think I was walking in here with that type of stuff, man.
I
Did you?
did not.
Actually, I
not.
did, dude, because
Amazing.
listen here. Like,
Uh-oh.
no, listen here. You are deep as fuck, okay? Like just because you don't say it doesn't mean it's not there. I see it. I know my character is healed, so it's like very weird I'm saying this, but like dude, I love and respect you so much. Okay? And anytime you need to talk, like you do it because life is short. And even when one other person listens to you, they share your burden. Okay? That's what the love is.
Agreed.
And I love you. I'm telling you now. Okay? I love you very much. I have so much love and respect for you. You are such a good person, top to bottom.
Is this because I gave that money back?
It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with appearance. It has nothing to do with anything material or superficial. Okay? None of those things. That's
I
all
love
a hall of mirrors.
I
All
love
that
you.
shit is the shit you have to smash to be happy.
I just
Smash that shit.
I should probably give context to that money thing. So
I had no idea you stole money, so that's
no.
No.
No. So at the last IPW show, we did an Ask Rion Anything, and it's literally anything. The only rule that I have is that I'm able to call context on whatever it is. If you come in there with a weird question, I could call context. Lethal shows up to that building and yells out with authority, "You owe me $5." I then say, "That's not a question." Hot Rod Daddy Andy Drew Bronson goes behind her, says something to her to where she then responds, "Where my money at?" So now I have to give context of why I have to give this young person $5. And they didn't care. all I heard vets say, pay the kid, pay the kid, pay the kid. To where I had to reach out in my pocket as I'm being extorted for money.
Only an IPW.
And then give $5 to the announcer to where he then gave it to Lethal. What you don't know is that they enjoyed the show so much that they gave it back, which is really cool. But I was totally ready to part with that. I was totally ready to part with it. I was beaten. She turned the entire room against me. She hadn't even told a joke yet. She turned the entire room against. It was wonderful from being a fan of hers, but also it's like let me do my thing. What do you? Like,
I should also listen. If you're going to call context, I'm going to call context. So this summer, Lethal did a week-long summer camp at Second City, which was a comedy camp, and then on the Friday she had a showcase, and Rion came between his two jobs on the Friday to come see her show. He came out for her. That's what I'm telling you. This man, like I tell him this, some people, the love you show is by showing up. This guy always shows up. This guy is a man of his word. I have so much respect for him because of this. And like, that meant the world to Lethal. And that's why we come to your bout, because it's like, you come to her show, how can we not come to yours? That's the love.
Yeah, I would agree, Rian. You're the definition of a good teammate. You have such a big heart, and nothing on Chicago Knockouts would be the same without you.
No.
Oh,
It shows.
That's big. That's cool. And she's got happy birthday in her graveyard,
I saw.
which is pretty cool.
I saw.
The ghost put that up.
Invalid. Why would I not?
So
I'm sorry.
let's have Ricky now. Now it's 2025. We're a year past 2024, and Ricky kept her streak up. Ricky, you are undefeated in birthday predictions. As you said, your record stands.
It's problematic. Yeah, it's problematic.
So it's 2025. What can we?
2025 is problematic, but your predictions are not.
What can you tell us about our birthday friend Rion that's going to happen in 2026?
This is a big pillar of it, actually. It has to happen on the day. I can't break tradition, unfortunately. I could record it and send it to you, but in order for them to be legitimate, it has to happen on the day of his birth.
All right, so that's okay. That's okay.
I should have led with that. I didn't mean to pull that out of my pocket, but I can certainly.
You need to stay up till midnight, and you need to message me your predictions at 12:01, and then when I put the show out, I will put in the predictions so we have them for posterity.
Or go to sleep. That's an option too.
Or do it tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's fair. Don't stay up till midnight. Yeah, this that's crazy.
Sleep is a good option too.
Oh, Randy, where are you? Are you on that sexy bank track right now?
I might be. How could you tell?
Ooh, girl, you just got 110% hotter. I didn't think it was possible.
I guess my Wi-Fi is holding on, so
it's doing well. The wild, that's the home of the wild things.
Listen, girl, if my pelvic floor can hold on, your Wi-Fi can hold on. It's all good.
That's true.
Rion's down. He is down. We have a Piper down.
Sorry, Rion.
Cactus, you've been on that track recently, yeah?
Who?
Cactus has.
Yes, she has.
I was. I did not do very well, but I was.
You did too. Stop it. I've had people get on this track and not move an inch, so you did fantastic.
Okay, I'll take that then.
Who else is with us now? It is Goat. Hello, Goat.
And the goat is here.
Cactus was doing laps. Cactus was like, no problem.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Goat.
Woo!
Where are you headed?
Oh my God, you're on the track. I'm actually not far from you. I'm just heading back from Humboldt. I was tutoring.
Nice.
How are you doing? Happy birthday, Rian.
Happy birthday.
Everyone's birthday, apparently.
Everybody's birthday. Everybody. It works
I'm
out.
not in a hurry to have another birthday, okay? No.
Neither.
No, thank you.
Goat, welcome to the show, Goat. It's good to have you here. We've got Randy on the bank track. We've got Ricky in the graveyard. We've got Euro drinking dragon's blood. Cactus is looking for her cat. And Rian is the toast of the town.
Shouldn't be.
Love it.
Shouldn't be at all. I mean, you have a bunch of stuff you could be talking about other than myself.
Well, it's your birthday, so that's
Not my birthday.
well, tomorrow it's
Yeah.
your
Rian,
in
how will it?
birthday arc.
Rian, excuse me. I need to know, how will it feel to be 25?
Ask me on Saturday.
25 on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, how will it feel? How will it feel?
We'll see on Saturday, I guess. That's going to be rough.
Okay.
To give context, I am in a 6-man match, which apparently is now the main event for this Sheriff Showdown show.
Reinforcing the fact that you are having great success, just further proving the predictions of Ricky Ricochet are magnificent.
It's not like I'm going out into the world and trying to do it, Steve. It keeps coming to me. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I just want to nap. I just want to go to sleep. Just, there's so many other people you can put in those spots. And it's just like, it's fine.
But are they as entertaining to watch? Do they put on as good of a show? I don't know. I mean, yes, if they with time maybe they will, but right now, you know, we want to see the best.
Not the best. Appreciate the sentiment. Definitely not the best. There are way better people out there they could put in there.
I won't hear it.
Team Seth, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see. I'd love to become aware of this. I don't know. I mean,
What's your tag
as
team?
of right now.
Yeah, I am tag teaming with the vampire.
And you were bit by a vampire at one of the last bouts.
Yes.
I think there's a
Wait a minute, it wasn't Count Dracula, was it?
Yeah. Wait, no. Was it? Yeah. Someone bit me.
Lucky.
Someone bit me that day. It was bad. I just remember someone being on my back and then having blood afterwards. And I feel like that's the only reason I was able to get this certain vampire to agree to being our partner. But that's a whole other thing. She is waving someone in. I can see it. I'm watching it.
You might be.
I can see you. I can see you right there. Hey.
Yeah, so I'm wondering why we want to watch you. I mean, you're kind of
Closer, get closer.
That's going to be a screenshot.
Love you.
Definitely going to be a screenshot.
Oh, that special message for you.
Oh, I hate it here.
You said that last week.
Yeah, it still stands, dude. Still.
Birthday, Rian.
Get in here. Get in here. Tell him properly.
Happy birthday, Rian.
What's
For one thing, I'm not that kind of hustler. I don't generally charge people on their birthday. It was their idea.
This is probably the most spiteful happy birthday that I think
That's a gift. That is a
He's
gift right
laughing,
there.
though. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. Rico.
Oh.
It was also their idea to make the sign.
You know what? I'll tell you this only because it's funny to me. I'll be glad you didn't meet me in the early 2000s. Like, I'm sorry, no. That would be last century going into the early 2000s, into this century. Because at that point, I was working UPS and KB Toys. So I hated all of the kids when they would come in and mess everything up. All of them, because I would be there stocking everything, and I would go out of my way. If I saw a kid mess something up, I would casually nudge them into the toys. I didn't care what was happening. I was nudging everybody. I was like, "Get out of here!" Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You okay? But I would nudge them hard. I didn't care who it was. I would trip them as soon as because they would always try to dig in to find one thing. It'd be like a weird, like Pokemon or a Rolodex. Some weird thing.
Euro,
Yeah.
do you remember what I was saying about little brats last week?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I
see?
think you're
Thank you.
traumatized lethal, which is talking about showing up at schools and like killing little kids or something.
No, I was talking, well,
Not that
not, I
far.
wasn't talking about killing
About
some
hurting them.
I just want to make
the
sure.
little
Yes.
certain little brats that there's not me personally, but I would arm a kid to fight her way to defend herself because some of these kids just don't listen because their parents are also just assholes. So it's like,
Yes.
Yeah, same
So
here.
you're saying you'd give me a knife?
He's saying that he
Not
was
on
looking for a
purpose.
Fight Club.
I mean,
is what
not
that
on
is.
accident.
No one talks about Fight Club. I'm just letting you know. That's
Boy,
what
I'm glad I was a Toys R Us kid because it sounded like KB Toys was up for grabs.
KB Toys is rough.
I own a $3.
Jeffrey would give me death, man. What the hell was going on over there?
We all had the same mentality. Stop coming in there messing our stuff up. We're sick of it. That was like it was so bad that there was Muslim trench coat gangs running around with handcuffs in Orland Park, Illinois. I wish I was making this up. Orland Park, Illinois, and they got mad because somebody like took a Power Ranger that we were trying to stock, and they got mad because someone took it and hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. I wasn't mad that this man got hit in the face. I was like, God damn it, I gotta clean all this up now. I was more pissed off at that than the face shot. And don't even get me started on the Furbies. That's how long ago it was.
Wow.
I
Furby.
don't understand Americans. You guys are very strange.
You know what scares me the most? Teletubbies. I have nightmares about Lowe's.
I used to punt them. I didn't care. Who was that in the back? Who is that in the back?
That's Judgment Dave.
You better get in here.
No.
Nope.
That's
Good
what
call,
I
Dave.
said.
That's solid answer.
Thank you, Dave.
He's being very shy. You know, I know.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just
There he is.
play.
The sexiest Sith Lord we've ever seen.
Hey, what's up?
Great.
That is what they say. Happy birthday, Brianna.
I thought we were like all for not traumatizing children. Like
You're not a child. You're a
not-
teen.
Have you not heard the last 2 minutes of this conversation? We're talking about
I
arming
heard-
kids.
Dan was straight up beating children at KB Toys.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
and he's talking about.
What?
So the kid getting punched in the face over the Power Ranger with handcuffs, that's fine.
Two separate kids.
But your dad, possibly ever being attractive to anyone is, upsetting.
I've told you about my friend group, right? Nothing can really upset me, so I've
Fair
seen.
enough.
Do you have Lethal? Do you have a free joke for Rion for his birthday? What you have? Give him one free joke.
And it can't collect interest.
No,
It
no
can't-
collecting. This
Can't
is
do
your
any weird
No, no, no,
bouncing.
no, 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 no.
currency.
not. This is your gift. You're not paid.
Coaching him up. He is coaching her
There
up.
can't be an
What?
invoice sent
Okay.
to.
Wait.
Give her space.
Yeah.
Let her cook.
All right. Okay.
Did you just say let her cook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's your stage. Go.
Okay. Well, it has 2 butts and kills people.
Afraid to ask. What
Anybody who does kill people?
What is it?
An assassin.
Go away. Go away.
No dollars for you.
Go away.
None.
No, that's gonna cost me $13.
That's not going to
You want
cost
to Benji Smith, Lethal? Go.
Cost me money.
Am I allowed to go, or do I have to hover here?
No, you can stay.
Oh,
If you gotta go, you gotta go. It's okay.
Oh, something just floated up here. What is this?
That was Goat laughing.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
He appreciates the acid spin joke.
Oh, there was a little emoji of a laughing thing just now.
I
Yep,
missed
there's
that. There we
another
go.
one.
There we
Oh,
go.
oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
yep.
What is this technology stuff?
Get it, Randy. Get it. Get it, Queen. Grab that shit.
It's flying all the way to Denver.
You need to figure out where you're going. You need to pick a lane.
Do we need to get Randy a laser pointer for a chase? What is she doing?
Randy is on her majestic bank track.
I saw that.
Yeah, look at that hotness. Damn.
That is very
Woo!
impressive.
Girl, you are 10. Now you are like a solid 15.
Ricky, you gotta put a ring on it.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah, you better snap this up.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
come
I
on.
will-
Come
I will
on,
see
Ricky.
you in 5 weeks.
That's true. Ricky and I will be meeting in El Paso next month.
Nice.
Boom.
Mm.
Ooh,
Better
for my
make
birthday.
anything to remember.
Interesting.
Mm.
So much fun things are happening in Texas.
We will be visiting a bank track in El Paso.
My son just moved to Texas.
Yes, he did.
His mom wants to move to Texas, and if his mom wants to move to Texas, it means I have to
You
move to
gotta
Texas.
go to Texas.
Yeah.
eh?
Gotta go to Texas.
You gotta do it.
It's happening.
It's
At least
it's
we can
great,
help.
except for the government.
At least there's fun stuff to do, right?
It's hard.
I mean, the whole country is great, except for the
I'm aware of
government.
that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Want to go?
And by Texas is great, she means Austin is great because that's all of Texas that she's been to. But yeah,
For
I
sure.
went to Austin once.
she
I've
did.
been to Austin many times. It's great.
No, wait, I went to Austin
You've been there multiple times.
multiple
Ooh.
times.
Yeah, to see TXRD. This
Yeah.
child see TXRD multiple times.
She got jumped over on the bank track.
Yep. we went to the Thunderdome. Boss jumped over her multiple times.
That's right. I remember I
You
was
screamed
there.
so loud.
You screamed like a little B word.
Fun
Screamed
brand.
like a little girl. Wait, why did my voice go up?
Exactly, because you are a little
You
girl.
were matching her tone.
Oh, yeah, I was matching her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Incredible.
Anyway.
Well, happy birthday, Rian.
Thank you.
I don't really know what I walked into, so I'm just gonna walk back out.
Hey. Totally the same.
He's gone. He took the elevator down. It's like he was singing the Prince song. If the elevator tries to bring you down,
I
etc.
appreciate that.
That was
I
good.
really do.
That was a solid exit right there. Solid exit.
What you got, Steve?
I am so happy that you guys agreed to come back here a year later and do this one more time because it was great. I'm sorry we didn't do it on his birthday.
That's a lie.
Don't miss me too much.
You talking about from last year, or you talking about
Don't
this
cry
year?
too hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
because I obviously we'd like to hear the predictions, so we'll have to wait 24 hours to get
Yes, we do.
Ricky's prognostications for next year, but I'm sure it will be delightful. As we start to say goodbye, Randy, what are you up to these days? What are you roller derbying? Do you have any bouts coming up? What's going on?
Nothing for 2025. We've got a lot of exciting stuff happening in 2026. If anyone out there knows anyone in Colorado, send them my way. I need more skaters.
Did you see her VHS collection?
No, but I'm not gonna ask her to go back.
No, you don't have to because you can watch the show.
I could just watch it. I could just watch, like I'll be winding for later on. Like
Yeah, we're gonna make a run to Denver and take all my VHSs and give them to her.
Or you let her do what she wants and don't have her run anyway.
No, we're gonna go. You and I are gonna road trip like Thelma and Louise.
We are not going to road trip.
Yeah, we are.
Because if I road trip, it's normally by myself anyway.
You don't want to road trip with me,
And
Thelma and
normally-
Louise style?
I normally just
Steven, I'll go with you so I can go
Well,
back
go-
on the bank
go.
track.
Somebody go with me.
Woo!
I'm not going.
You got to get those
How
VHS
is it?
home.
I'm gonna skate for the Jawbreakers eventually.
There you are.
Hold on.
Can't wait.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got the
Jawbreakers need cactus rack.
bam. I'm ready to.
You ready? To...
I'm willing to offer my services whenever you need them.
Are you busy this January?
I'm not actually.
All right.
And I
I'll
don't-
I'll I'll get with you on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is there a shortage of people in a whole fucking city when there's a bank track available?
You tell me.
I mean,
I
what the
think
hell is wrong with? I have
I
one
think
friend in Denver that I'm going to send to you once she feels a bit better. I think she's very interested.
mm,
Just circumstances right now legitimately make it a little bit difficult, but she's very interested.
I think a lot of people are scared of the bank track. A lot of people have never done it before. And I was one of those people back in the day, so I get it. But I wish people understood that slamming into this hurts a lot less than concrete.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think people should just give it a try. Just try it once.
Well, right. Well, that's what's holding people back from just you don't have to like master it on your first time. Just show up. I mean, have you ever skated on a non-level flat surface ever?
Yeah, it's just fear of the unknown. People, there's sort of a, it has a reputation for being more dangerous, but it's not,
It's
in my
not.
opinion.
It's safer.
I agree. So,
What
yeah.
happens if you flip over the
Come through.
side? Is that a common thing anymore? Because I've watched that in movies and things where you get on that bar and you flip over the side and you crash into the.
We practiced that at RollerCon in the fuck around and find out class.
Is there
So
padding up
You
there?
know what is not safe? Blasting into a fucking concrete wall.
yeah, I've heard.
You have like this much clearance between the edge of the flat track and your space.
Even if
So
it's padded.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
sounds like there's peril anywhere you go.
Yes. I mean, there's also peril crossing the street, right? You cross the street, you could get flattened by CTA bus when you're living lame fucking vanilla life. You could die any minute doing something so fucking boring. So if you're gonna die, right, Ricky? Die doing something fucking awesome, right? Seriously.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Well, that was dark and joyous all at the same time. What an odd
That was
combination.
my senior quote.
That was something. That was something. Ricky, what about you? Where can the kids find you this summer? Are you you said you can't say no to roller derby. Where are there upcoming bouts?
There are coming out. Thanks for asking, Steve. Actually, if y'all are in Chicago, or slightly outside of it, there is a doubleheader coming up August 30th. Chicago style roller derbies, B team will be playing Rolla, and Chicago Bruise Brothers will be playing Race City. It's actually the Chicago Bruise Brothers' first game, or it's their first game in Chicago in 6 years. They travel a lot and they play away games, but this is their first home bout in like literally 6 years.
And
So
you guys will be playing at Salt Creek in Palatine, yes?
yeah.
That's
So
a great venue. So good.
Oh, the 8:30 bout is in Palatine.
Palatine. It's a new venue for us. Our rink is under construction. So it'll be our first game there too, but it should be a really fun doubleheader.
You're gonna love it. It's so nice there.
I'm so excited.
And doors open at what time? What time does the action start?
The first bout is at 6, and the next bout will follow thereafter. Um, the first one is the Bruce Brothers versus race, and the second one will be Chicago style. And actually, one of our teammates on Jawbreakers, Trap, skates for Race City. So we'll be Jawbreaker, be
Trap
Jawbreaker.
is fucking amazing. Trap is an amazing jammer. Oh my god, so good and so nice.
Yeah, it really is. So
Where will you be skating? What team will you be skating on?
I hope to be skating on the Bruise Brothers. The roster hasn't been posted yet, so fingers crossed. But I'll be potentially skating with them this time. So we'll see. But either way, you guys should come because it's going to be a really fun bout.
Sounds very exciting, and it sounds like you are very passionate about it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, and it's a great group. Like both teams. Just some of the magic they've experienced with the knockouts. I've witnessed similar magic on these other leagues too. So it's a great group of people, really talented skaters. if you like a derby. They're great. I didn't know that. I feel like I'm bragging. I'm sorry.
Traffic right there.
I feel
Yeah,
like
there it is.
lucky duck that I get to see
Location.
a
Yeah.
couple of really great groups too. So
Awesome. After 8:30, you got anything going as the year goes on? Is there going to be more? If they can't make it on the 30th, when else can they see you?
Randy, what do we got what do we got going on? There's a few more home bouts for CSRD. You guys should check out their schedule. There's a few more for them. The Bros are playing in Pittsburgh a little bit later on this year. Couple more home bouts for Chicago style if you guys want to peep their schedule.
You're very busy
Yeah.
As you should be.
for being
As you
for
should
being
be.
a ghost. That's quite the lifestyle you have going on there.
Very in-demand ghost.
Afterlife's busier than I thought it would be, but booked and blessed for sure.
Are you backed 100% healthy?
As far as a dead guy can be, I guess. You know.
I know there was some bumps and bruises along the way, and you were kind of under the earth, shall we say, for a bit. Are you feeling better these days?
Oh yeah. Feeling better. Feeling better. I guess is it the shoulder thing? Last season I separated my shoulder, and I was out for a few months for that, but it's okay. It turns out you don't actually need two AC joints. You can, if you have a lot of fun, you can make do with one.
Always looking at the glass half full side of things, which is great. Goat, what about you? What are you up to these days since you're here?
I mean, excuse me, just working, and a bunch, and then just doing all my usual stuff. I was just tutoring, so I still do that a little bit.
Any more books
And
coming out anytime soon?
well, so finally, I'm just about to finally put the damn website up, and then I had to sort of pick up from where I left off like a couple years ago, where I had everything read up, but I did not have the funds or any money to just put into this. Now I have the money to put into it and just have zero time to put into where I left off. But yes, I contacted I believe they're like a green host. Like they source their electricity through like renewable sources, and then or carbon offsets. I have to research that, but basically I was trying to find a host that's sustainable, just sustainable web hosting, put the website up there, find a place to sell the ebook that's not Amazon or Ingram or one of these big giants, and that's a whole thing. And then so that'll be up there. I can get started writing, but also just several little projects that I keep kind of doing. I was looking up like screenplay writing software to get some screenplays going. I'm going to consult with a friend, actually hire a friend who's a writer to help me get that going. I do research every week. So the person I'm researching with are my former professors in Japan. He'll be back, but it's pretty cool. Updates to some math papers, and then just stuff on my own that I research and do, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't sound exciting, but to me it is, because it's like there's just I'm gonna build another computer soon, finally, which is very exciting to me. I just ordered a new backpack that I'm very excited about, and shit like that. So
Backpacks are cool.
thank you.
That doesn't sound boring. That sounds exhausting. I'm physically tired from listening to all those things you're doing. My mental capacity can't handle that kind of equation.
Well,
But
thank you. That's yeah. It's. I mean, part of it is I have to. Yeah, I do sit down and relax a lot. So like, there is plenty of that to offset that stuff. But there's just a bunch of things that I've been doing for a long time that are coalescing, and I'm like, hey, I really need to get something. Oh, and there's the math podcast too. That was a whole separate thing that again all got to a point, and then I kind of hit a brick wall and had to pivot. And now it's been taking a long time, but I'm finally back to easing back. Oh, and then I'm a volunteer at the local school council over here for the local high school. So we just hired a new principal, and that was taking a bit of extra time. But that's cool. And it was like the last year. It's only been a year, and it feels like so much longer. I mean, it's cool. It's a great experience, but there's that. And then there's like there's it was called the Fines and Fees Coalition. It was a group of volunteers trying to reduce like fees and court costs and things in the state of Illinois. So that's another group. They're kind of pivoting. They just got some legislation passed that was cool, and then now they're pivoting. I do very little. I just sort of there as a source of data or manual labor, but I'm trying to learn. I was also studying some data science libraries. I was for a while, one of the things that sort of I put everything else on the side was for knockouts. I made this like scoreboard that we could use during our live stream, which was super fun to do. It's kind of wonky. It's just vanilla JavaScript and HTML, and I need to report that all into React and get it a little bit more robust. So it was a lot of coding, but that put my Python data science on hold. But also when you go to study that stuff, it's like the book. It's like all of it's so boring. I'm like, I don't care about any of these exercises. Like, what's like a good set of data that would be interesting? Like, so I have to go start from scratch to find a nice set of data. And I'm like, what the fuck do I care about? I don't know. So I was like, all right, well, so I made a list of a few things like maybe campaign finance or I don't even know, like just what's a sustainability stuff, like some set of data that I can then use, and then I know the math, I just don't know the coding, but once I have that done, I can use those skills to number crunch for people and give them reports and turn data into audio and whatever the hell shit that I've been working on for many years, but just don't have time to really dive in because of paying my bills. Now that my bills are paid, so thank you for asking that, and maybe we can chat more about that. But if I can help you in any way with wrestling, just please message me because I would love to.
Have you slept today?
They're only 24 hours
Yeah.
in a goat.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you-
telling you, like I get plenty of
you
rest.
have,
Like that's the
an
thing. It's
extra
just
2 hours.
these things just take years to if I sacrifice that, then yes, I would be more productive. But
I'm only concerned with today. Have you slept today?
yeah, I mean, even
All
yes,
right,
I did
I'm
sleep.
good.
Thank you.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad you got some rest because that
was a lot. That was a lot.
Well, sorry. Yeah. I hope. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm sorry.
Why don't you get some rest?
All right, I take goat and I raise you Euro. What about you, Euro? What are you up to? I'm almost
Well-
afraid to ask because this is going to be that spy shit.
No, it's not
We're
spy.
in Russia on a covert assignment to kill.
No, Steve. So, like, first of all, you have to understand a few cultural things in Technoslavia. Skincare is everything. So now I am on hiatus with the CKO. I am working on my own micro needling line. I have been experimenting on my servant Miroslav. There have been a few mishaps. You know, it's okay. He will recover, and then once he does, I will have new formulation. And once it's tested on Miroslav is okay, we go forward to the markets, and then I will begin my media blitz to sell this. Okay, so that's that. Other side of that, I am working in the gym very much to be lifting and strengthening the muscles for when we are on the bank track with CKO. So I can crush all of my enemies much more expeditiously. I am using this time very much to be in personal strengthening and beneficial actions for me. I am, as you say, very selfless, you know, very focused on all of this so I can best serve my team, you know, my league and my team. So that is always in my heart. So I am working on this and I'm working on this 24/7.
Miroslav, poor Miroslav. We knew him well.
Oh no,
There's
Miroslav's
stuff
still
going on
alive.
here.
He's still alive. He's very strong. Shut up! Shut up!
You got to stop drinking that wine. We got to. You can't come on this show and drink that blood shit anymore, man.
No, I just tell
messes
him
with your
it's
head.
not. He is not a guest on the show. He needs to be quiet and stay in cage.
There are things happening that I never in my wildest dreams, but here we are. How about you, Cactus? Anything to report? Are you good?
I am looking for my cat and going to the gym.
Well, we have got some very active people in this panel doing their thing. I want to thank you all for coming on tonight. Ricky, it's a joy to have you anytime. Thank you so much for coming on. Randy, it was so awesome meeting you. Thank you so much for being here. Euro, just don't headbutt me and don't kill me. So thank you so much. Yeah. Randy, we're coming to Denver with VHS tapes and blood wine, and we're gonna get that bang track going, and we're gonna get you married. To the chapel you go.
Anytime, come through anytime you want.
It is a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Now you need to log off so I can talk about you all behind your back. That way you'll watch to see what we said about you.
Happy birthday tomorrow, Rian.
And
Happy
Ricky, don't forget those damn
Tomorrow?
predictions.
When is it?
Okay.
When is it?
When is what?
Rian's birthday tomorrow? Okay. Happy birthday. In all seriousness, so much love to you. You are a great person. Okay. And takes a very shitty person to recognize very good person. Love you. Very much love.
I'll allow it. Thank you, Eric.
I'll allow it. Well,
Thank you.
Board adjourned.
Okay, bye.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
Love you, Stews. Bye.
All right, that
I'm
is
gonna keep waving. I'm gonna keep waving.
that is a whole bunch of people
Still waving.
still
Not
waving.
gonna stop.
Euro can't figure it out.
No,
She got it.
You got
It's
it.
Miroslav.
You got it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh, she dropped the whole shit down. Oh, they dropped the You just do it. Just keep waving. Keep waving. Shut it down, Steve. You can do that from there.
How do I do
go
it?
in there. Just go in there and look. Keep going.
Remove.
Boop, boop, boop.
Right there.
Just click it. Just click it. Just boop. Okay, she's gone now.
Hey, can you do me a favor and talk to the masses for a
I
minute?
can do that. I don't know what.
Talk about Saturday.
I don't know what happened Saturday. All right.
Isn't Saturday Slamboree?
Yes. Saturday is the sheriff showdown or sheriff. Hold on a second. Be right back. I'm looking for the stuff. Just 1 second. But I do feel like Steve wants me to continue on with everything. I'm in his actual chair, so I'm trying to find all the things. Normally I have a lot of time to just say stuff or not say stuff. So here's the main event for that day for the Sheriff's Slamboree. It is right there. There it is.
No, I'll sit here. No,
Now
I want to sit here. Let's just leave it like this. This is good.
just leave it like this.
We'll just leave it like this.
All right.
Sorry, I thought I had a situation.
That's fine.
When weird noises happen in my house now, it's 50% of the time something bad's happening. So I have to get up and get the shit.
Fair enough.
All right, so we're gonna finish real quick talking about a few things that happened. ARW happened Friday night. I saw you there for like 38 seconds and then you were off to the ether. We're just hitting and running, visiting.
Yeah. I didn't have it taking the game. I just kind of just said, hey, y'all, and walked away.
Did you hear what happened?
Well, I hear everything and nothing at the same time. So you should tell me, since you were on commentary, what took place.
There was a betrayal of epic proportions
Mhm.
that made even Ivan Manson from Heaven Above cry.
Okay.
Muggsy James and his special guest tag team partner, none other than Braun the Lumberjack, fought the AFA.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the match, Braun the Lumberjack turned on Muggsy James.
Guys,
Cost him the match. We were angry at Braun the Lumberjack.
when you say we, who are you speaking?
Us on commentary were angry. Plus, many of the fans were not happy. Many of the talent were not happy.
Okay.
I found out what a master lock is.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night. It was pretty impressive. One of our old friends from the CTW era, John Henry,
Okay.
was the person that came out of the audience that CMOS Dave put in the master lock.
Okay.
which was pretty cool. I saw a couple of people from AHW, looking for opportunities there. It was good to see them.
Okay.
And ARW is they've got a nice mix of young talent and vets, and it's very interesting. And then there's Willie,
Okay.
Uncle Drip Drip.
I guess we'll circle to Willie because his group, the program, was in the main event.
Yes.
So how about we start here
Okay.
and you tell me what happened in that match?
Well,
just
it
tell
was
me who won.
it was the Stud Club that won because I believe the Mash Brothers may have broken up because one of them was reading a book the whole time,
Mhm.
and they just decimated the other one. And then when he went for the tag, he walked away with the book, like he had to return it to the library or something. So it was a sad way to end, but a great showing for Drew Bronson. His lariat clothesline, one of the most devastating moves at ARW. So I am sure that the Stud Club is going to be doing amazing things.
Very nice.
So we're very happy for Drew. Cactus, you weren't there to support Mr. Bronson. We missed you.
I missed you too, but I was at the Full Moon Jam. I am in my healing era. I am avoiding situations and people that don't help me feel healed, if that makes sense.
It makes sense. Indeed it does. But we missed you, and Drew did amazingly well. He was very good at what he did.
He always does.
Kid Lat debuted at ARW also against the what a fall from grace for James Creed, Mr. Always and Forever.
Take your feelings out of it, Steve. Just say what happened.
But a piece of crap. He came over to commentary and insulted me many times. I was not happy about that. But on Kid Lat's birthday, he put up an incredible fight. But there's a name for his group of miscreants. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's nonsensical, like Sempatura or some such nonsense. I don't like them, so I don't need to memorize it. But James Creed is still the Indiana State champion, or I call it the ARW Divas champion. So that was the thing that happened.
Just gonna rapid fire that real quick. What happened with that guy?
Brendan Balling. What did happen with that guy? I think you caught me with my pants down this one.
Oh, I know.
Do you know?
This
there was
guy.
a thing that happened.
That guy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. God, that was an amazing thing too. See, it sucks when you're going through shit and you don't remember everything. Yes, Brendan Balling came out to tell us what was next. And Eric Surge, OVW's United States champion, came out and issued an open challenge. And what was next for Brandon Balling was getting a shot at the title, and he took Eric Surge to the wall. What a match that was. I'm a big Eric Surge fan. I've gotten to know him pretty good at NWA. Good dude, very powerful, big skill set. Reminds me a lot of the Real Deal back in the day.
Yeah, definitely was never as big as he is.
No, but the way he grounds and pounds reminds me of a Rion Skills circuit 2014. Nick Diamond and Angel Armani. This match was filled with controversy and bad tidings, and Angel Armani won.
Okay. Gonna rapid fire this one too. Boop.
Ready? Great match. Great match. I'm a big fan of Josh Moon. Love what he is doing right now, but the chicanery of Jake O'Neill and James Creed's faction, of which they belong, made things very difficult for Josh Moon. But Josh got a little bit of help from Judas Chavez. But then there was a moment where I thought bad things were going to happen between Judas and Josh. And it didn't, but boy, there was like the Macho Man would say, the look in your eyes. There was a look in the eyes. So I'll be looking forward to what happens. I will not be at the ARW September show, but I will be back at the big Hammond Civic Center program in October.
Very nice.
So that's ARW. And there's the unstable state. Okay. So we will talk about this and then we'll move on real quickly because I want to get out of here at some point. The unstable stable versus the AFA. So on that screen, if this was 2018 and 19, you have GPW because you got 747, J Cross, Lunatic, and a Spot Monkey. That is GPW. So for me, it was going to the Wayback Machine. I was looking for Mr. Peabody.
Okay.
They had a manager. The Unstable Stable had a manager. Misdiagnosis.
Yes.
Misdiagnosis was pretty spectacular, breathtaking in her own right. And she was giving meds to the Lunatic, and at one point, she gave him a sleep aid, to which the Lunatic fell asleep in the middle of the ring. He was sucking his thumb and drooling and everything. Well, the poor Spot Monkey could only do so much, especially with the bruiser J Cross. It was all academic at that point. AFA with the win, but the Unstable Stable, they made a lot of people laugh and they made a lot of people happy.
All right.
I don't think that they'll I think they'll be back real soon. So that was ARW. Their next show is in September. I'll miss that one, but in October we'll be at the Hammond Civic Center, which is hallowed ground when it comes to wrestling in this area. So I look forward to that. Saturday night, the first ever Liberty Bells Frontline Pro show. It was an honor to be a part of it. You know, not being a woman, I was one of the few men that were working this show. Vita Scott, I believe, is who they had originally intended to work with Annie, but she wasn't available because I believe ARW was running that night. So I got the call, and we had just such a great time. The tag team match between the Maidens of Iron and Angel Morningstar and Shauna Reed was a fan. You know, it's hard to pick one match of the night because all the matches were extraordinary. But if you're a fan of stiff competition and hard hitting, the legendary Maidens of Iron have not lost a step. But Shauna Reed and Angel together as a tag team really held their own and took them right to the wall. It was anybody's guess. I couldn't read a thing because I can't see.
That's fine. I'll tell you later.
Thank you. So in the end, the Maidens of Iron get the victory, but Shauna Reed and Angel should be very proud of the work they did. I have to believe match of the night goes to Sierra versus Shazza McKenzie. These two are no strangers to each other. Shazza McKenzie has never beaten Sierra in singles competition, but has in mixed tags and in competition of that nature. Shazza McKenzie still hasn't beaten Sierra. Right now at Frontline, Sierra is the GOAT. But these are two people that I have gotten to be pretty savvy on their wrestling skills and capabilities because I've seen so many of their matches and called so many of their matches. So to watch them do it again on this format, there was just something special about this all night long. Sierra gets the win, but it was a fantastic match. And I got to be in one of Shazza McKenzie's Wrestling Life video blogs. I was the person that was doing the interview thingy with her. So I was happy to get a chance. Yeah, show that picture. That's a great picture.
All right.
If you wouldn't mind. Sorry. Well, I'm looking. I don't get to look over your shoulder ever. This is a first time. So there is a picture of the entire cast of people. I did not get in the ring to take the picture because I felt like it wasn't my moment. I was glad to be there, but this was for them. Although Aaron Xavier decided it was for him too and jumped in that picture. But he did a nice job agenting some of the matches, so I'll cut him some slack for it. But you know, Ben was very pleased with the way the show went. Everybody worked incredibly hard. Rory Shield is still the Liberty Division champion. She, by cheating, ended up beating Laney Luck with the help of AJ, part of the Rapture, which was difficult to watch because I really wanted Laney to be part of this and be the champion there, but was not to be this night. So Rory Shield is still the champion by very unscrupulous means. But this is her first title defense. It's the title is hers. She is the only Liberty Division champion, and by hook or by crook, until somebody takes that strap off her shoulder, she is it in the Liberty Division. But things went down at the end of the show. She cheated Josie Valentine to win that title a few months ago. Josie came out at the end after having an incredible match with Tootie Lynn and said, I want my rematch. And then Tootie Lynn came out and said, well, I just took you to a draw, so I want to fight for the championship too. So General Manager Draven Stryker, for the upcoming, I believe it might be happening at Crossfire. If it's not happening at Crossfire, it'll be at night for Tyler, I'm pretty sure. But there will be a triple threat match for the Liberty Division Championship between Josie Valentine and Tootie Lynn and, of course, champion Rory Shield. Wrestle League was well represented. Lulu Lorena fought Mayari, Muscle Mommy, whatever you want to call her. I did not like seeing Muscle Mommy as the bad guy. But that's the second time I've seen it because I saw Miss Money Pants. I didn't like that either.
Fair enough.
But Lulu with the win, and the crowd in Marshfield is in love with Mexican Barbie. So, every match that happened, everything that happened on this card was incredibly fun and, incredibly entertaining. You're doing it. You see, you're in charge. Your control. We got to hit right here.
Just in case I hit that thing.
There you go.
I don't think I did it. That's fine.
So the Liberty Division. Do you want to mute it, or do you want the robot echo?
Oh, I like this. Oh, you like this?
So the Liberty Division show a unmitigated success. One of the superstars that I had never seen work before, but got a lot of cheers from the crowd, was Free Range Kara. What a scrappy athlete she was in her match, and it was a fun match to watch. I look forward to hopefully working with her again. She was, it was an incredibly spirited match, which you like. You like a spirited match, right, Rian?
I do.
She fought, of course, the Brawlerville Babe, or what do they call her? Brawlerville Brawler, right? Brittany K?
That one.
That's her. Brittany K. Brittany K felt a little bit entitled. Russ, J.R. Lindsay was there, holding down the merch table. But wrestling really came in, showed up, and showed out. But, I've seen Brittany K beat some people's brakes off. Free Range Kara gave her everything she wanted and more. So kudos to Frontline Pro. The next show is Labor Day weekend, that Saturday, back at the Bakerville bar. It is Crossfire. So Crossfire's coming up. I get to do my little In Focus show live for the first time at that show. So I'm pretty excited about that. So Frontline Pro doing cool things. It's neat. A lot of great star power, a lot of cool things coming up for Frontline Pro. And that brings us to this weekend. We talked a little bit about Sheriff Slamboree.
No, we didn't.
We didn't? We talked a little bit about it.
You did.
So we've got Max Holiday, Rion Skills, and Kevin Thorne taking on Cody Breeze, Maverick Cage, and Cowboy James Storm. That's your main event. Other matches that I have been announced. You have Shaq Jordan taking on the Kang, Miles Mercer. That should be a real banger. Two of the best young talents in the business. Not so young anymore, but still incredibly talented. That should be a hell of a match. The return of the interdimensional Shiro was just invented, or just announced, not invented. It's been around for a while, I guess. The interdimensional Shiro, Moxie Molly, will take on Paloma Star. So, we've got some pretty cool things happening at the Porter County Expo Center this Saturday. And of course, Friday night, CSW returns to Franklin Park. Lily La Pescadita Ruiz gets the biggest match of her career when it comes to someone she's fighting. She's taking on La Virtuosa Diana Perrazzo, who is the special guest of CSW this month. Lily deserves this shot. Diana is somebody that Lily has looked up to for a great many moons. So if you saw her promo on social media, which I've shared, you can see how personal it is for Lily. So that is a great match. It should be a real entertaining night. There is a Survivor Gauntlet. The Made Men, that would be Marche and Steve Boz and Bruce Hamilton, joining forces with the women's champion, Amina Belmont, to take on Conan Lycan, Missa Kate, the Huntsman, Jay Marston, and there was one more in that mix that I can't remember. Might be with Solomon Tupu, probably. Like I said, there are so many things happening, and my mental capacity is slightly diminished, so I don't remember everything. But I know it's going to be a hell of a thing, and I think maybe there'll be some title implications after it's over. It is called Trial by Fire. It's going to be Franklin Park is going to be on fire. We're looking forward to seeing it. Another match that's happening. Axel Rico won his match at the last show, and he has called his shot. This is when he, back in May, he won the big Chicago style Rumble, in which the winner got to pick their title shot anywhere, anytime. So Axel decided at the last show that he was going to pick his shot, and he is taking on Hans Carden to try to become the Metro Division champion. So if he wins that, he has been the CSW champion. He'll be the Metro champion. He's on his way to possibly being a Grand Slam champion, which there aren't many in Chicago style history. So that's another match that's happening. And there's a scramble match, as you would expect. Shazza McKenzie is back, perhaps Warhorse free, taking on the spider tendencies of one Blair Onyx. Tickets are still available, but they're going pretty quick. Frontline has been sold out for a while. So don't miss Trial by Fire happening this Friday night.
I just want everybody to know that while he was rambling things on, I was trying to do things on the phone to get the photos up, and that's the one that came up.
So there it is. That's a great match. That's the scramble. We love the scramble, and you've got many a talented human. I see Chris Miller there. We got Iniestra, top level talent. Who else we got there? Looks like Machine 17 well represented. The Juice King. So.
And I got this one too.
Yes. The Commissar taking on young Ryan Matthews in a match. So the Warhorse pretty much the face that runs the place right now. He is just beating up people because he doesn't like them at this point. So I wonder what Ryan Matthews did to get the ire of the Warhorse. Easily one of the best talents I've ever seen. The fact that he's still a regular at both CSW and Frontline Pro is amazing to me because there are places he should be that are bigger than this. And there's Rion, Ref Rion. Is that from Goat Queen last year?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I just ran out of stuff.
You ran out of stuff. Well, it's your birthday. You're allowed. So that's all. That's all for tonight. We're wrapping this package. We've gone too long. I tried to get all of this out of the way at the beginning, so I started by myself, and then within 38 seconds of me trying to set up the Frontline Pro thing, Euro Thrash showed up. So then it just everybody started popping in, and we just didn't look back.
I didn't want to come here today. I just want to make that clear. But I knew there was stuff that was happening. So I said, okay, I'm going to take one for the team. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm appreciative of all the stuff that is out there in the world, especially when it comes to not just myself, but to the Power Hour in general. But I want to make sure that you understand I did not want to be here today. I was totally fine.
I believe your words were, "I hate it here."
I hate it here.
Uh-huh.
I really do. But I don't hate it here. I hate it because of the situations that I'm put into. Because this time last year, I was completely out of town and it didn't matter. It's like your birthday you celebrated. And I was like, that's not fair because everybody else kind of gets to do their thing. And then I have to be like, no, I have to do this. Like I canceled stuff today. Like just to make sure that I got this thing because I understood that it was bigger than me personally. So I kind of left it at that. But it does not change the fact that while I am very appreciative of all the things that take place, I very much hate it. It's too much work. It's too much work. I got 2 photos out of that CSW thing. Two.
But that 2 is better than none.
Yeah, because that's what I do. That's what I provide. It's half-ass entertainment. So,
And that's why we're wrapping this package in December. Half-ass entertainment.
yo,
And then the morning after can come back and fill the void.
I am 100% positive the morning after is not coming back.
It's coming back.
I know more than you do.
I know
And
you know more than I
and
do,
I'm
but
telling
I'm still
you,
98% sure it's coming back.
and I am very much in the 2% telling you that it's not. I know much more information about the scenario than you do.
I'll look forward to hearing it or not, whatever the case may be. Cactus, thank you for being here tonight, despite the stress you are under in this cat situation. We hope Hamish comes home soon.
Thank you. I'm actually going to go out and do another loop looking for him now. So fingers crossed he decides to take pity on us and appear.
Good luck, good journey, and we'll all pull for you.
All right. I love you all. I'm going to log off now.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Bye, girl. Bye.
The Power Hour will be here next week. Not sure what the Power Hour will be doing, but we'll be here. Maybe Rion won't because he hates it here. But that's
Never forgets. Dude.
that's a cross.
See, it's funny because he keeps reminding me of this thing and I said, and I'm very much doubling down on it. The more he says it, the more I remind him that I said it.
We've been down this road. We've been down this road with catchphrases before.
Do not care.
Always a catch.
Yeah.
I hate it here.
They made an album cover of it.
They did.
They
It's
did.
amazing.
It is amazing.
Aaron Stone.
That's why I hate it here.
That's why I hate it here. Because you are that guy.
Yeah.
Your collage of Rion on the IPW chat is growing exponentially.
That only the IPW people know about until the internet made it real. And it's not getting released because you could just go and look at all the stuff that's out there in the world. It's totally fine.
And it's free.
100% free. Continue with what you're going to say.
IPW returns to Thurston Park Labor Day weekend on Sunday, yes?
Yep. I can rapid fire stuff. You don't even have
we might as well, we're here. Let's there are some I saw Aaron Stone, speaking of the devil, popping off about what an easy time he's going to have with his particular match, to which I say that is the most insane thing I've ever seen. He'd be lucky he makes it out of there alive.
Agreed.
Fatal 4-way for the league championship.
Mm-hmm.
We got a team of friends is Ed versus Miles Mercer.
Yep, they won an opportunity to do the thing. I think I just signed off.
You did. Aaron Stone
it's time to go.
Aaron Stone is taking on, did I see Steve Michaels and the Soul Taker?
Yeah, that was announced at the last show.
And he thinks he's gonna win that match.
I don't care. People keep saying, hey, you should do this stuff. And I go, oh, okay. So yeah, that's something that's going to happen. There's other matches that'll be announced. I can tell you right now, there's only going to be 4 matches. I can tell you that for a fact. I'll announce the other 2.
Which one's in the steel cage?
None of them in a steel cage. I just want to make sure that everybody understands that none of them is still go. You can go to literally any other organization to go see a steel cage.
Yeah, but not your steel cage.
It wasn't steel. The internet will continuously.
Yeah, he touched it though. He touched it and it was steel.
You want to talk about who touched it, Steve?
D'Angelo steel.
Yes, he blessed it and made it a steel cage.
Yes, he did. IPW, entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, if they show up to see it.
If they show up to see it. But they do. They do. People love the IPW.
That may be up for debate.
But we're not debating it now. We're leaving now. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching.
Even the
Happy
computer
birthday,
was like-
Rion. We're out of here. Good night. God bless. And don't hurt anybody. Good night.